Hey everyone, how's it going? Shuffles back here with another video, and we're back with another fight of the night. Today we're facing Solara. For those of you who don't know who Solara is, one of the top RTA players right now. Um, Thought this was a really interesting fight as well. I know feel like I say that every time. Um, Before we get into the fight, I do want to let you guys know we will be having the updated tier list coming out in the next day or two. It's almost done, so I will post it here soon. Make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss that. And let's just jump right into the fight. So, interesting because Solara visits stream a lot. So, Solara, I'm sorry you made this video, but I thought this was an amazing fight. For the record, we do beat each other on and off. Um, so I don't just, I'm not just picking on somebody. So he goes ahead and first pick steals my Litica. Pretty much every fight I've shown on here, I've first picked Litica. So he goes and takes her first, which means I have to come up with something a little bit different. I never, ever, ever pick Bellingham, so I figured since he watches stream and has a pretty good idea of what I normally do, I would try and throw him off a little bit by going a little more meta than I normally do. So I go with the Bellina Cecilia, and he follows up with Sidom Cerise. So his team is looking an awful lot like my team normally looks. Excuse the notification there. I forgot that even happened. Thank you, Natural, though. I appreciate that. Um, that's all during stream. If you guys do want to watch stream, make sure you jump on to Twitch. It's twitch.tv/5fingershuffle. We're actually getting really close to A, getting partnered, and B, getting 2,000 followers. So, Inception Kitten, thank you for the follow. It was a busy day on stream. This fight was actually 2 days ago. Anyway, so from there, I decided to go with Alencia and Fire Cecilia. I really like the double Cecilia comp. It seems to work really well for me. I run them all the time. I've got my Aureus and my Adamant Shield on them, and it gives me immunity plus a crap ton of tankiness. So I decided to go with that, and let's see what he does moving forward. So he actually goes Kize, um, and then decides to, I believe, wrap up with Flurry. I think that's what he sticks with. Honestly, I don't remember. Oh, there we go. Could have been Ruel. We get to see his entire inventory. Okay, so he ends up going Zerato. I was wrong. That makes sense though. I don't know why I forgot about Zerato. Knowing what happens in the fight, he's kind of a major player. So finally, I go my last pick and settle on Maid Chloe for the attack buff, I think. Or do I switch? Yeah, Maid Chloe. Um, so looking at his team, he is trying to nuke us. The only problem is he has two strips. Normally, I don't like letting the strip through, but either one, the Cerise or the Lidica, can boost his CDOM. So I can't really prevent that from happening. I am really, really, really tanky. I do have a revive. I'm pretty sure he's going to ban our Bellina, so I'm trying to pick around that. And I ended up going with the CDOM ban. Funny because I normally, again, I don't ban CDOM. But it's a good thing we did because he didn't end up banning our Bellina. He lets our Bellina through and bans my Alencia. My Alencia is one of my best geared units, so I really shouldn't be surprised. But now we go through and we have double CC with Bellina and Chloe. So obviously he gets first turn. He gets his Cerise does manage to go first and does the strip. Unfortunately for him, luckily for us, he doesn't get the slow on the Cecilia. The restrict doesn't really matter. That's restrict debuffed, just because we don't have any boosters, so it doesn't really do anything to us. The only thing it would matter on is the Chloe, as it can prevent her from using her artifact. He goes ahead here after doing the Litica strip. He goes ahead and reduces her cooldown as well. So now we can no longer revive. And coming into his Kize, he can do another reset. And this time he does the reset on the Bellinum. So he's reset the Bellinum, he's reset the Chloe. We went ahead and just tried to do some damage there. Unfortunately, we got a team up into the Zerato, and the Zerato gets provoked via the team up by Cecilia and transfers the provoke back to the Cecilia, which gets to be incredibly annoying. That provoke is actually a big part of this fight. That team up provoke that I never would have done voluntarily. Then the Zerato goes, triggers the revenge from Bellinum. Luckily, Bellina doesn't defense break the Zerato, but we were already full defense broken anyway. His Zerato defense broken everybody. Now we go ahead with our own provoke. Since he's already revenge provoked us once, I figure, you know what, we're already provoked. We may as well do it again. Ignore the notification there. These, like I said, these are recorded off a stream, so the quality is not great. But thank you for the donation 2 days ago. So now we are debuffed all to hell. He goes ahead and just does a couple skill ones there. We fire. I decide to try and fire our skill one at Zerato. Of course, that lands too. He revenges again. That revenge does, however, give us our revenge from our Bellinum. So we get a couple defense breaks on them now, which is really nice. And he misses that stun, and then hits us back and gives us all those debuffs again via the Zerato. We get another team up on the Chloe attack, killing their Litica. And we're actually up 4v2 here, even though we're all debuffed. Now I just want to get rid of Cerise, and hopefully we can get rid of him. But our poor Cecilia is still provoked, and every time it's her turn, she attacks Zerato, provokes him, and then gets revenge provoked again. And so our Cecilia still hasn't had a turn. The entire fight, it's just she attacks Zerato, Zerato attacks her back, and we can't get out of this cycle when I never would have provoked him in the first place if it wasn't for that team up. Now Cerise is all the way back around on her skill 3. And we're all debuffed again. So at this point, I'm realizing that we could potentially lose this fight. We're fully defense broken, we're slowed, we are restricted, and we have somebody who can't take debuffs, and all of our units have debuffs, except for the Chloe. So we happen to land that defense break, a fire unit in Cecilia landing on the water Cerise, which was really lucky. I go ahead and try and attack into her. Unfortunately, it doesn't do much. We revenge provoke into the revenge master himself in Zerato. He gives it right back to us again. So our Cecilia is still provoked. He goes ahead and stuns our Bellina, which is huge because it keeps her from revenging this turn. She would have revenged right now. Unfortunately, she is busy. We go back, we get on the Cerise, we get that stun, which is big because she does miss a turn here. I'm not sure where her cooldowns are, but that missed turn is big. Another donation. Again, same thing. This was the other day. We were trying to finish off getting Cowrick, and everybody was super generous and donating for Cowrick. We did end up getting him via pity, by the way, if you were wondering. Our Cecilia goes back, hammers into the provoke into the Zerato again, gets re-provoked. Somehow this Cerise is still alive. Finally, we get a team up proc to kill her. And now we're down 2v1. But we do have our revive. So we bring everybody back. We're literally taking bets at this point in chat, trying to figure out if this Zerato is going to solo us, both of these skills have debuffs, so either way, I'm just praying not to land it. I decided to go for her skill 1 because it has the least chance of landing. Of course, it lands. He revenges us, transfers it, we revenge him. We get the lucky defense break, which in this case is actually going to win the fight for us because we were provoked there and he would have just transferred it back. But that defense break wins us the fight, and that is going to be it for today. So absolutely insane fight. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Don't forget the tier list is coming in the next day or two. Also, we got a really cool stream that we did today. We just used random units and let people vote in chat because it's gear removal. Let people vote in chat who they wanted me to gear up. So we geared up Zerato, we geared up Water Chloe, we geared up a whole bunch of weird units. I'm going to try and put together some sort of montage with clips from all of those. Just I think because I think it'd make an interesting video and show you guys that even in Legend you can get wins without meta units. Obviously here we used Belena, but most of my fights I don't use too many meta units, and in the ones that we ended up using, a lot of the units we were using weren't even skilled up, and we just put good gear on them and made it work. So stay tuned for that as well. Of course, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this video if you enjoyed it. I hope everyone has a great day, and we will see you all next time. Thanks for watching, guys.